Hey there, I have a quick question for you. Are you one of those people right now that is worried about artificial intelligence? Are you worried that maybe your job is going to be impacted? You might lose your job, or your family might be impacted. Maybe you're worried you're going to lose your family or your dog or your cat. Maybe you're just worried you're going to lose all the things. Well, good news is I have some strategies today that you can implement immediately after this video that are going to help calm your fears, okay? Actually take them away and help you better look at new technology and innovation, including artificial intelligence, as a positive. So if you're in business, do you have a competitor maybe down the road, maybe across the globe, that just always is either on your heel, or maybe they're just beating you? They own your niche, okay? They own your industry, and you just have not been able to figure out how to leapfrog them. What if we ask a different question? Instead of saying, is artificial intelligence going to steal my job and all the things, we say, how could I leverage artificial intelligence and new technologies to help me beat that competitor down the road or across the globe? That's a different question. What happens to your body when you ask yourself something negative or you say something negative to yourself? So if I'm walking around saying, oh my gosh, I'm going to lose everything. My dog Roxy is just history because of artificial intelligence. Okay, I know that's a silly example, but I'm doing that on purpose. What if I told my body that? I'm telling my subconscious mind, this is horrible. My dog Roxy is going to go away. My body doesn't know that isn't true, right? My subconscious mind doesn't know. So it starts to freak out and it goes into that fight or flight mode. Go Google that, of what happens to your body when we do that. It's not good. When we do that, it impacts our behaviors, our attitudes, our emotions, our actions that we take. It influences everything, whether we have a positive momentum or we stay stuck. So if we're saying negative things to ourselves of how horrible this situation is going to be for me and my dog Roxy, it's going to be horrible, even though it's really not horrible. My body's going to start breaking down. My stomach may hurt. My breathing starts to go shallow, right? Everything starts to close in upon itself. Instead, what if we ask a positive question? When we ask something positive, our body also experiences that. And then when we're talking about things like new technology, artificial intelligence, we're able to be in a better state. We're able to show up. That's the digital physiology that we do every day online. And in our life, we're able to show up in a relationship as the person that we are versus a person that's afraid of something that doesn't exist. Okay, so we want to be able to expand our capacity and expand our thinking so that we can have a positive mind and vision for what these things can provide to us. And this isn't just like woo-woo weird stuff. This is reality. Test it out right after this video. Okay, so when we focus on positive, then we're able to see those opportunities. You're going to see, wow, artificial intelligence could help me and kick behind on that competitor that's been kicking my behind for the past 5, 10, 15, 20 years maybe. How could you leverage that? Because artificial intelligence is going to displace some jobs. It's going to open up new opportunities. The key word is displace, where there's going to be a lot of new jobs that are created because of artificial intelligence. So the difference between the winners and the losers in this area are going to be the people who are able to see those opportunities, not the people who are running around with their hands on their heads saying, this is horrible, Roxy's gonna die. Those are not the people that are gonna succeed. So you have a choice right now to choose your thoughts, to choose every day what you believe in yourself, what you believe in your team. If you are a leader in an organization, it is absolutely critical that you have a growth mindset where you are looking at the opportunities that exist, because you need to first lead yourself so you can lead your team. right? And I'm launching a new business very soon. I have some big announcements coming where we are going to be helping a lot of brands do exactly this and really just unleash the soul of their brand. Looking at brand culture and ways that you can very easily ignite your team and bring these opportunities to life with technology. But it all starts in your mind. So if you want to have a different result, you need to ask yourself different questions, all right? So you want a different answer, you need to ask a different question, because where your focus goes, your energy is going to flow. And so the more that you can focus on positivity, on opportunities, on ways to leverage these things, the better success you are going to have. Because when we want something, if you think about anything in your life or your business that you want, okay, what you're really wanting is an emotion. What you're really wanting is that feeling that you have when you achieve that. No, very few people are walking around saying, I want to feel horrible, like my dog is going to be gone. No, we want opportunities to grow, to be challenged, to learn, to expand, to do something new that gives us a feeling of success. So you may be wanting the feeling, and then you have the need of certainty because you're comfortable with where you are. You don't want things to change in this box that you've designed for yourself, right? But what happens when we make this box that we design for ourselves and it's not letting anything from the outside world in, we tend to get really into ourselves and really negative because we're afraid of this outside world. And what happens, we lose ourselves. We lose our identity, right? And as Tony Robbins always says, I'm deep in the world of Tony Robbins, is that our identity is the strongest driving force of humanity. That we will always go back and drive to be ourselves, to find that identity. So if you're feeling uncomfortable right now with where you are and who you are or who you're becoming, just look inside and say, why? Have I lost myself because of fear? Have I been hiding? Right? I was one of these people during COVID. I wound up going really tight with a client and a partner for a couple of years. And during the lockdowns, I just started to lose myself. And I found myself hiding in plain sight. As Jamie Kern-Lima always says, she has a book written about that. Here I am, a professional speaker. I had podcast top of iTunes since 2014, and I found myself with a voice of silence, to where then once I was out of the light and out of having this voice, it was really weird to go back. So I'm telling you this because if it happens to me, and I know it's happened to a lot of people in our industry, people that you learn from, people that you may think have it all together, we've all struggled. And so we're all in this journey and this thing we call life together. We all have limiting beliefs. I have limiting beliefs all the time. But now I've dug deep into organizations we've been consulting with, and I've always loved the study of humanity and sociology. That's why I love social media so much and digital, because I love the study of why humans do what they do. And so the last couple of years, I've dug really deep into this, learnings about myself, and I've uncovered that I am one of those people that had lost who I was. I found her again, and she's coming out now, Pam 2.0, but I was there. So if you're there and you're feeling stuck, don't be so hard on yourself. Just start asking yourself different questions. Start with something that simple and start to look at the positivity. Stand up, chest back, okay? Our shoulders back, chest up. That 2 millimeter shift, do you feel that? Here's the day is horrible and my dog is gonna die. 2, wow, there's some opportunity ahead of me. What happens to my body? My shoulders go back, my chest is up. That 2 millimeter shift is power, okay? Put yourself in that power stance and say, I can absolutely do this. And write down a list right now, if you made it to the end of this video, of the positive questions that you can ask yourself about artificial intelligence and how it can help your life, how it can help your business, how it can help your dog Roxy, how it can help all the things instead of how it's going to kill all the things. How can it help you grow all the things? How can it help you achieve those feelings that you want to feel? Because I guarantee you, if you really look at it for what it is, ask yourself, is what I'm telling myself the truth? Do I know for a fact what I'm telling myself is true? Do I know that Ruxie's gonna die? No, she's not. It's a false belief. So I need to replace that with the truth. The truth is that there's opportunities to grow. The truth is that there's opportunities to expand. And there's opportunities for you to live the life that you believe you want to achieve. There are ways that you can right now start asking yourself different questions, and you can start designing that dream life that you want to live. And the key is you just need to give yourself patience to become that person who is ready to live and lead that life. That was a big lesson I had over the past year. So anyway, that's what I have for you today. This all came from a webinar I did earlier today. It was AI and the CPG, consumer packaged goods industry. And we talked about the evolution and changes that are happening there. And we had some questions that always come up when we do these trainings on, am I going to lose my job? So I just wanted to answer it a little deeper today than I've done in the past. So I wish you the best of success. Reach out if you need any help with anything, and I'll have some big announcements soon.